but our friend today, and the best way to do it is talk is Jericho. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho. Chris, how are you, sir?
It was a hell of an introduction, man. It is a thing like being the wealthiest man in Alabama is like saying you have the most teeth in Alabama. You know?
See, I right away said this is what we need on the show: is some controversy.
There it is.
What up, Nation? Tell me how to do it, baby. Woo! Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Controversy.
So, Chris, the thing I can't get over is you were able to say what you want to say and get away with it, crack on everybody, what's going on in the company, and you don't ever have any whiplash. I don't say anything because of Ashley, and consequently, my podcast is boring. So, Chris, light us up today, and I won't comment or say I agree, other than that you get all the heat, okay?
Well, I mean, it's not really hate, Rich. It's just that I tell my opinions, and I don't. And you'll understand that after being in this business, and not just in the wrestling business, but for being in show business for 25 years, I don't like fake people, and I don't like being fake as a return. So I always give my opinion exactly how I feel. And sometimes people don't like it, but you always know that I'll give you my my true thoughts and feelings. And I think in the WWE, when you have a guy like Vince, who obviously is surrounded by a lot of yes men, because that's just the nature of the beast, I think he feels very refreshed that I'm not a yes man, and I'll always give my opinion. Does he always agree with me? No. But at least I say what I feel is best for what we're trying to do in the business. And sometimes it's not popular, and sometimes it is. But that's how I've kind of made my way through 25 years of doing this. And believe me, when I first came to WWE, people hated me because of it. But I can't do it any other way because I love the business too much. So I always have to feel that I have to say what I think is best for what needs to be done. And whether that's popular or not, I'll deal with it later.
I mean, I think that's very cool. I just, I've said from day one, it's just hard. My podcast is fun, and I've had some great people like Lawrence Taylor. I mean, you name it, I've had him on. Mongo had Mongo on, who actually,
Wow.
who actually, Conrad was speechless listening to Mongo talk. So, I mean,
Yeah, when he talks about taking girls' scholarships, that's the funniest thing that's ever been said on the program.
You know, it's great when I was in WCW. For whatever reason, I'm not sure exactly because Rick was always with your crew, and it seemed like my crew always ended up at the end of the night was me. Here's a motley crew for you: me, Raven, Kurt Hennig, and Mongo.
Wow.
For whatever reason, it was always the four of us at the end of the night. So we ended up calling ourselves the Drunken Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Because for that time of the night, it was only the four of us. And I'll tell you what, I don't have to tell you, Rick, and you've had him on the show, so I'm sure your listeners know. Mongo is one of the nicest guys I've ever met, one of the funnest guys to hang out with, and one of the craziest people I've ever been around as far as, the proverbial take the Jack Daniels bottle and smash it over his head just to show you he could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
On like nothing ever happened. Like what a true rock star in the business to be around. Even though he came from football, he totally understood what it was that we do both in the ring and outside the ring afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, and like you say, a fabulous guy and fearless.
Yeah.
And fearless. I could never figure out why he let Scott Hall bug him like he did, but I guess.
Well, but Scott Hall could do that. He was great at being able to get under your skin.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of got off on that. He enjoyed that, and he sure got under my skin. I'll tell you that.
I know. I just kept waiting for Mongo to go off one day, but he never did. He just ate his chicken wings and drank his beer and his Jack Daniels.